Guys, I want to quickly show you how to make use of the forex news site. Okay, and sorry sorry for that. I want to quickly show you how to make use of the forex site, the that gives us news or economic data. Okay, I'm going to make it very brief. It's very simple. We have a lot of site that offers that. For me, I prefer using forex factory, and you can go there and sort out other ones you need if you care, but you can stick to forest factory. Okay, so quickly just go to your browser, anyone you're using, Google Chrome or whatever, Firefox as the case may be. Then open it, search forest factory. Okay, that's it here already. I'm trying to open it. So to make it easy, just click on calendar. It's loading. So this is what it looks like when it opens. Okay, if you carefully watch it very well, you will see on this area we have this a kind of that looks like envelope with different colors. Okay, this is yellow, this is white, and this is a kind of purple or close to red. And if we move further, we will see red. Okay, so they all represent different things. I will explain them. It's also self-explanatory, and when you look at here, we have the time for each of the event. Okay, here is saying 2:30, here is saying all the day, and that is it. It all depends on your time zone. You can always set the time to whatever you want. Okay, I mean setting it so that it will be showing in your own time zone. Okay, so now let me start by explaining what these colors mean. Okay, first of all, click here. You see this is filter. That's it. So let's click there. Okay, now if you look at here, okay, you will see those colors, and you will see event type, expected impact, you will see currencies. So from here you can design it to fit your need. Now anyone that has red on it is a very high impact news. Okay, what it simply means is that the news will be very high. Like the impact on the market will be very fast. The market will move in a very faster movement. It's going to change the movement of the market. Like it's going to make the market move in a very unfamiliar or unusual way. Like you're looking at a candle and all of a sudden, piam, the candle is making a very big fast move. Now you know that the news is very high impact. It's a high impact news, and that is one of the major news you should concentrate on. Okay, now the one that's close to red is what we see as medium impact news. Okay, the impact is not much on the market. It doesn't move the market so much. It doesn't move the market like the high impact one, but you will see the effect on the market, but not too significant. Okay, then close to that we have the one on yellow. Okay, so the one on yellow is a low impact news. It doesn't affect the market much. In fact, it doesn't affect the market, we can call that, but it's a news, it's a data. Okay, now the one on white is a holiday. When we have holidays, it doesn't affect the market, stuff like that. Then that is it. So, and when you look at this event type, we have different news to concerning the market. We have growth, inflation, employment, central bank bonds, housing, consumer survey, business surveys, speeches, and miscellaneous. Okay, these are the type of news or event to expect. The news might be based on growth, might be based on inflation, it might be based on employment. For instance, yesterday, which is the first Friday of the month, we had unemployment rate, that is NFP, okay, non-farm payroll, which is the which tells us the number of people that was employed in US and the number of people that was not employed. It's a very powerful data. That was what happened yesterday around the 1:30. That news is employment. Okay, it's under employment. So that is it. Now here, the next one is the currencies. Okay, now AUD card, CHF, CNY, Euro, JPB, JPY, NZD, and USD. Okay, these are the currencies we expect news from. Okay, so here we are on the filter. Let's say we are much interested on the high impact news. That's why we're here. So we will untick this three to make the site only give us the news that is very high impact. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. All these people should leave me alone. Okay. So now what do we do? Click here. Okay. First of all, when we click it, we have untick the whole news and now come back and select this. Okay. Now here we don't want to miss any of this news. It's very important. So we're not removing any of them. Okay. Now here now it depends on the currency you concentrate on trading, then you can select them here. For instance, me, I'm only interested on JPB, this JPY, USD, Euro. Okay, that's the ones I'm much interested with. Now you apply. Let's see, it's 7. Let's see what we have. Now, if you look at it, it's not showing anyhow news anymore. It's only showing me the high impact news, that which is the one I'm interested on. Okay, so now if you look at it here, you see their time, you see their date, and every one of them here. Now, if you look at this place, you will see the news to release. This is the information on its own. Okay, we'll get to that. Now, let's look at setting our time zone. I already have my time zone set, so but let me show you guys how to do that. In case, just click here. Okay, and it's loading. Here I'm using GMT +1 because that's my time zone, West Central Africa. If you change any of this here, it will tell you when the news is going to happen based on your own time zone. I don't know if you understand that now. So I already have GMT +1, so that is what I want. Okay, so I'm not going to change that. But in case your own doesn't come on GMT +1, just come here and set it to GMT +1. If you are in West African Central, we know that is Nigerians and all these countries within here. So you save. That is it. Okay. Now, let me show you what to look at. Now, on Monday, which is May 1st, we had the news ISM manufacturing PMI. Now, let's click here on that red icon there. It's going to help you read about the news. Okay, now the actual what they forecasted for the news to be is 46.8 and the previous is 46.3. Previous is the last month on. Okay, and what they want this month on, what they're expecting from this month on is 46.8. Okay, now that simply means that the news is negative. Now when they dropped the news, what they had is 47.1. That means the news is what? Negative. Okay. So what do we do? Open here, then you read about what the news is saying. This is it. You can go here and read about the details of the news. Okay. Now let me go to the most recent ones. Yeah, that would be more easier for you to understand. Here is a Friday 1:30. That's the time there. That is it. Okay. Now let's click on it. Non-farm payroll. Let's open it. Click here and the news will drop as like you will see the details. Okay. Now, change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry. Okay, I already said it here. Is about employment. The last thing you know is NFP. Okay. Now, usual effect, actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. Okay. Now, released monthly, usually on the first Friday after the month ends. I've already said that. So now let's look at the news and how it affected the market on Friday. Okay, this is the news here. Okay, this is a news history. Then we are here. We have May 5th, 2023. The expected growth, or what they expect from their non-farm payroll data is 181,000. Okay, and that is what they are expecting. The previous was 1,600 and 1,065,000. Okay, and look at what happened here. The news came out, and what they got was 2,053. The K at the back is what makes it 1,000. You should understand that. So what does it mean? That means US dollar will be very strong. It will be strong at that moment. That was why gold was selling at that particular moment. I think with this I'll be wrapping it off. You can ask your questions when you get this video. Thank you. I'm trying to make it as short as I can.